Welcome to my fragrance show. We'll learn together and grow together. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Welcome to my fragrance show. I am Marshall's Blends Fragrance. And today, I'm just going to be having a conversation with you guys about fragrances that I'm excited to wear in fall. I'm going to post a picture of like probably 2 years ago, fall fragrances that I was excited to wear. And well, let's just chat. Let's get into the chat, okay? So the first fragrance I want to talk about is, mind you guys, 45. I'm wearing bifocals. And look how thick those glasses are. Botella de Coca-Cola. But okay, I digress. So the first fragrance, I'm just going to be mentioning them at random. There's going to be a lot of indie fragrances, niche designer fragrances, catalog fragrances. You guys know I love everything. Fragrance gets love from me, period. Okay? So the first one was actually gifted to me by my sister Carrie, who is Bad Gal Frag 22 on Instagram. Thank you so much. And this comes from the House of Harmony, Trill Noel, who has been doing big things. I'm very proud of him. Now, Cairo 2, what I'll tell you about Cairo 2 is this. If your skin chemistry eats up the top notes so they do not exist, this may not be one for you, because it may not play well with your chemistry. On my skin chemistry, top notes are able to flourish and blossom and live on my skin for a good amount of time. So this fragrance gets, when I say compliments, it gets compliments, and it lasts for hours. I can tell you, it lasts for hours, if not days. Days on clothes, duh, right? A lot of fragrances last days on clothes, which is a good thing. But it lasts for hours on skin. Let me tell you some information about Cairo 2 by the House of Harmony. Well, I took a screenshot, didn't I? Okay, here you go. Okay. So Cairo 2 is a Middle Eastern gourmand that has tons of notes. It has oud, rose, sand, musk, Egyptian berries, ancient honey, vanilla bean, raw honey, chocolate, cinnamon, caramel, dates, hops, plum, milk, fig, frankincense, sandalwood, water lily, tobacco, bakor, papyrus, vetiver, amber, and a bunch more. What I got to tell you about this is that it blends beautifully, and the more time you have it, as is the case with many fragrances, it just gets better. It just gets better. So this is one that I love. I love a fragrance that is petricoriferous. This does have some rain smell there also, but it's just a gorgeous scent. It is not like any other fragrances, and these are things that I like. I like scents that don't smell like other fragrances, but that smell good. Does that mean that I don't wear fragrances that don't smell like anything else? You guys know that a clone has a home with me, and I'm a loco for a dupe. So another fragrance that I'm excited to wear, but I've been wearing it all year round. I always say that. It's all year round. It's from the House of City Rhythm. This is 2654 from Miami to San Diego. It's called the Red Line. This one is just an amazing, amazing scent. Yes, it is compliment getting, but more important than the compliments you may get is the fact that as you walk around, you smell yourself and you feel really, really, really good. It's just, it's not gourmand, but it's like floral and sweet and woody and some saffron, and it's a gorgeous fragrance. It's a gorgeous fragrance. It's a gorgeous fragrance. Okay, there you go. The other one that I want to mention is Uomo Salvatore Ferragamo. Uomo. This one, they say it smells like tiramisu. Yes, it does smell like tiramisu. It does what would you say, raya in the line of or the cusp of gourmand, but it's also woody and it's sweet. And it's that's definitely not aromatic nor floral, but it's woody and sweet is what I would call it. And it's one that in the fall weathers, especially a fall night, you're gonna be smelling awesome, and it lasts. It does last. Another one that for me kind of runs along that line, but it's a little bit more coffee, a little bit more dark chocolatey, is Halloween Man. Halloween Man. Yeah, this is a tester. Halloween Man X. This one for me is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. I've had a few people smell between Ferragamo Uomo and Halloween Man X, and they will always pick Halloween Man X. And I say I get it. I respect that. I have a preference to Ferragamo Uomo. Halloween Man X also gets a lot of love from me. Now, from indie niche houses, I gotta mention two in particular that I've fallen in love with. Clutch, I've been loving for years. I can say that. 4 years I've been loving Clutch. This is from the house of Perfumology. Yes, they are a niche store, but they have their own line of fragrances and their own line of accords also. My mother loves the Rose Accord. But this Clutch is so delicious. It has elemi, which gives it this interesting smokiness to it. Has ginger. It's a solid fragrance. This fragrance is one that, this is like my 4th bottle, mind you. This is like my 4th bottle, and I love it. I love it. Another one that I really got intrigued by, the House of Studio Scents. They have Physalis. Check them out. Go to their page on Instagram. All these fragrances that I'm talking about, go to their pages on Instagram. Go to Fragrantica. That's why I'm not going to delve into the notes and too much. I'm just letting you know what fragrances I am crazy about. Another one that I'm loving is Primera Perfumes Kuwait's Vetiver Amber. Vetiver Amber. And I can tell you the notes for Vetiver Amber is bergamot, gray tea, clove, cassis base. The middle is vanilla, bakur aroma, leather, sandalwood, orris. Base is patchouli, royal ambergris, oud Laos from Laos, and vetiver and musk. And I gotta tell you, the musk from this house is one that I've fallen in love with, like just fallen in love with. And their vetiver is one that I cannot stop singing its praises, because you guys know I didn't really care for vetiver much, although I came to realize that gray flannel is a vetiver fragrance, and I was like, oh dip, so I did like vetiver, but I like vetiver presented like that. And so the vetiver that's presented here is a gray vetiver. It's a gray vetiver. It's just such a wonderful scent that hello, okay, that you already know. Another one that impressed me, this was gifted to me by my friend Carlos. This one is from Olympic Orchids Woodcut. I've worn this already twice. And both times, I'm not gonna say I loved it, because I didn't love it. I didn't flip gaga for it. But my nose wanted to keep smelling it. My nose wanted to keep having it on me. And so that let me understand, look at that. That let me understand that this is a fragrance that is special. So Woodcut, I did look up some information for the Woodcut. So for a clutch, smoky leather wood. Did they mention the notes? Ginger. So everything that I said about Clutch was there, right? Now for this one, it's cedar, oak, caramel, and pine. What I get most off of my skin is the pine, but I gotta tell you, it's a smoked pine. The caramel, my skin did not get the caramel ever. What I got was just this woody, smoky, resinous scent off of my skin, and it just stays for hours. And it's not, I'm not gonna say that it's linear, but within the variation of something that is smoky, resinous, woody, piney, it goes between the gamut of that. So I was impressed with this, and this is one that I am definitely probably gonna wear even more in winter, but for fall I am gonna be wearing it. So shout out to Carlos, mi amigo. Muchas gracias. So now, the House of Zaharoff gets love from me. And so there are 3 fragrances from the House of Zaharoff that I'm going to be rocking for the fall. One is Tabak. I mean, you guys know I already wear it, but this one is definitely going to be getting it. This is how do I say it? Not a unique, but it's an individual spin on the tobacco fragrance. It's just, you get a smoky tobacco that's not offensive. I'm not going to say it's photorealistic, but it's real. The other one that I'm going to be wearing, I did remove the cover, but you can see how much I love it. This is of the Immortals, and I just love it. I say, when is a gourmand not just a gourmand? Because this is a gourmand, but this gives you booziness, this gives you depth, this gives you some resins, this gives you like a hidden floral. This is an amazing fragrance. I give it props. This is actually my second bottle, and I will continue to wear it. Even some coconut. And the third one from there is Evening Mystique. Shout out. So of the Immortals is Curly Sense and Anthony. They work together to develop that one. This one is Ross. And shout outs to you, bro. Love you mucho too. I love everybody over there. But this one I love, and I wear it a lot. If you notice, and you guys know I like to spray a lot, this one is very strong. It's very strong. It does become a skin scent like after a good, I'm gonna say 6 hours, which is pretty freaking awesome. Just above a skin scent off of my skin. But it stays there for hours. When I go shower in the night, I smell like it reactivates. So I give it props. I love it. And then the last one that I'm going to mention to you guys is from Avon. It's one that I've spoken about before. It's Mesmerized Black. Mesmerized Black will always be on my list for fall. And the reason for that is because I love how it smells. And if you guys know, I just love how it smells. If you guys know 1 Million Privé, it's gotten discontinued. So people are like, oh man, what are we gonna do? I really loved how it smells. So this one came out a year before 1 Million Privé. 1 Million Privé smells just like this one. So if you love 1 Million Privé, Mesmerized Black is the one for you. So I also want to make sure I do an honorable mention. 4160 Tuesday, London. I had purchased a sample from Near Guy Perfumology, right? I had purchased samples of chocolate fragrances, and I was able to rock that one sample for 3 days. I was able to spray it for 3 days. That's how good it works. I would spray on the pulse points here, my neck, and my neck there. Only 6 sprays, and it was enough for the entire day. So 4160 Tuesday, London, Sarah McCartney, I love you to death. And so these are all the fragrances that I was thinking about and wanted to share with you guys. I don't know how many they are. I'm not going to count them because this was just conversational. It was me conversing with you guys. So hopefully we'll see each other again soon. But till next time, I'll sing you out. Goodbye, my lovely fragrance blender. I'll see and smell you soon. Ciao, ci vediamo pronto. Love you guys.